continuiamo a parlare di donne e lo facciamo con una donna straordinaria, Wangari Maathai, la prima donna africana a ricevere un premio Nobel per la pace nel 2004, fondatrice del Green Belt Movement con cui ha piantato tantissimi alberi non solamente in Kenya, suo paese natale, ma in tutti i paesi dell'Africa. E con la sua azione Maathai ha espresso quello che è il legame indissolubile tra lo sviluppo sostenibile, la democrazia, la pace e l'emancipazione femminile. A parlarci di lei oggi abbiamo qui una sua grandissima amica e membro del Green Belt Movement, Rahab Mwatha.
Thank you very much, and thank you for welcoming me. My name is Giardino dei Giusti, very related to Wangari Maathai, and related in democratization and Green Belt movement. Allow me first to thank the organizers of the wonderful opportunity. I also want to thank Galiwa and Association for the Garden of Rushes for the idea to honor my dear friend, the late Professor Wangari Maathai, who was a veterinarian, a biologist, and everything else, and a mother, and a leader, and a politician. I met Wangari Maathai when she was teaching in the University of Nairobi. I was also working in the University of Nairobi. She was a lecturer in veterinary medicine, biology, and she was a great teacher for many of us, and a great admirer as a woman in Africa to lead and to be the first woman professor in Kenya. It was a great thing. Wangari continued to work, but she did not only think about teaching. She also saw what was happening in the country, and she joined the women organization, which was the National Council of Women, and was very much interested in environment in greening the country and making sure that everybody has got their share. That means the birds, the people, the animals, and everybody else was cared for. That was Wangari's motto. And there, by starting the Green Belt movement, she was elected in a committee within the National Council of Women, where she was leading the environment. And then she joined the Environment International in Kenya so that she could make the information more available to everybody. In 1977, she decided to beat it all and organize a tree planting program in an area like this where nobody else could have done it. And we planted our first tree in 1977 in the capital of Kenya, Nairobi. And this was a great thing, and everybody was wondering what is happening with Wangari. In 1997, she was elected the chair to lead the women organization in Kenya. And by being a leader of the women, she created the Green Belt movement within the National Council of Women in the Environmental Committee. At the founding of the Green Belt 40 years ago, Professor Wangari Maathai was recognized and was given the Nobel Peace Prize in 2004, which was a great thing to Kenya and for her starting the Green Belt movement. At the time of founding the Green Belt movement 40 years ago, Professor Maathai was also elected as the National Council of Women of Kenya. And by that time, the UNEP, which is a body of the World Bank, had moved to Nairobi, and Wangari was a part of the people who are really trying to encourage the UNEP how to disseminate the information. According to the United Nations, UNEP, deforestation in Kenya, water towers deprived our economy of 6 billion Kenya shillings annually and threatened 70% of the country's water supply. That's why we were so much interested in the Green Belt movement. The UNEP data further tells that the Kenya water towers and forests contribute more than 3.6% of the GDP and economic benefits of the forest ecosystem. Services are more 4 times higher than the short-term gain of deforestation. Preventing further destruction of Kenya forests and wetlands and investing in the restoration of the sustainable use of the smartest and the cost-effective natural capital investment in Kenya, and ever making this combat climate change, but also created jobs, wealth, water, and food security. Today, we are very, very happy for being here to take part with you and also to celebrate this Garden of Rushes and to remember our late professor who did so much on environment and who also made us feel that we should look after our nation and our earth. During that time, Professor was also appointed as an assistant minister for the Kenyan government on environment. And because of the award was given, this made everybody realize that her work is not just trying to talk, and her work is also peaceful and also a lot of democratization. And she also helps women of Kenya to be concerned with their livelihood ever since. And we have been continuing to plant trees and to plant more food for security and to also to care for our water supply. And without saying much, I'm very, very happy and very proud to be here and to be invited here to represent our late Professor Wangari Maathai, our leader, a biologist, a veterinarian, a mother, and finally, we have waved her to go, as we all would go one day, and we are very happy to be here with all of us in this garden. Thank you.